10 weeks ago, I weighed 424 pounds. As of today, I just got back from my doctor's office and I'm down to 394 pounds. That's crazy. In just 10 weeks, I lost 30 pounds of weight. And I'm not talking about that super easy to lose water weight. I'm talking about fat. I mean, my clothes are fitting different. My body shape is different. You can see it in my face, in the way I hold myself, in every inch of me. And it's all because of this drug, Zepbound. If you don't know me and you just found this because you Googled the name of the drug, I will tell you that I have severe issues controlling what I eat. I got gastric bypass surgery back in 2017, and I went from 587 all the way down to 330. And then I got back up to 424. If you're anything like me, you're probably pretty obsessed with food. You probably think about it the first moment you wake up, and you probably think about it the last moment when you go to bed, and every moment in between. And this drug has really managed to curb stomp that. In the first month, I noticed that I wasn't thinking about food as often, but I was still eating quite a lot. In the second month, I realized I wasn't really snacking much at all. And when I did, it would generally be like a small piece of fruit, but my meals were still pretty big. Now in the third month, my meals have to shrink quite a bit. There's two aspects of this medication, and the first is like food aversion, and it tells your brain that it's not hungry. So if you're the kind of person that gets stomach full but not head full, this drug is really going to be useful for you. And I'm definitely one of those people that my brain constantly craves food, and now it just doesn't. The second thing it does is it slows down your digestive system, and it takes you longer to pass the food that you are eating. And so later in the day when dinner is being served, I generally say I need a very, very small portion because I'm still digesting breakfast, and it leads me to feeling like bloated and gassy and a little bit full. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. Not being able to fit food in is what I needed. That's why I got the bypass surgery originally. And so this is doing the same thing for me a second time. Thank God for second chances. I don't know where I'd be without them. So it looks like by the end of the third month, I'll have lost about 10% of my body weight, which is pretty good. I've looked at the research. A lot of people lose more than that, but I'm pretty happy with it because if I'm being honest with you, I'm still eating like shit. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still eating a lot of lean meats. I'm still eating a lot of healthy fruits and veggies with my meals, but I am still eating fast food a couple of times a week. I'm still eating fried foods at home a couple of times a week, and I'm eating processed foods a couple of times a week. Though I have noticed here at the halfway mark in the terms of dosages, it goes all the way up to 15, and I'm on 7.5. Sweet, sugary foods do not taste good for me. They do not do what they used to do in my brain. I used to be obsessed with sugar. Now I don't really care about it. I just don't really like sugar as much. I still like it a little bit, but I don't feel the need to eat it all day, every day. It tastes good for like dessert, right? Like after a meal, have maybe a Hershey's Kiss, and that's good. That's it. That's all I need. Where I used to sit down and house like an entire sleeve of cookies. Candy bars and candy, just far too sweet for me now. A sip of regular soda, not a chance. You know what tastes really good to me right now? Fruit. Cherries. I'm on a huge cherry kick right now. Thank you, Walmart, for having affordable cherries. Next month, I'm going up to 10 milligrams, and a lot of people say at that dosage, they just have to fight to put food into their body, and I went through that once before with bypass surgery. I paid a doctor $20,000 to cut up my insides, and that makes the $1,200 a month I'm paying right now seem pretty responsible, really, especially because this is working better than that did. There's something about this drug that I don't understand because I've gone down like a shirt size. I've gone down like a pant size. My body's going through some weird changes that 30 pounds of weight loss would not really explain. I gained like 1.5 inches, y'all. That's disgusting, but it's true. I'm feeling more able-bodied and agile, and I can exercise for longer, and I'm sleeping better, and my back pain's worse than it's ever been, but my doctor says that's kind of normal. When you're losing weight, your back has to adjust. He says eventually it will adjust to the new normal. I just feel better. And something else, I went through some crazy stress over the last few months, like nothing I've ever gone through before, and I never stress ate. I didn't sit down and eat a single candy bar over it. Make that make sense, because that's a first in my 50 years of being alive. I'm telling you, if I went through this level of stress this time last year, the people at McDonald's would know me by name. And I hate McDonald's. Seriously, McDonald's is shit tier food. No self-respecting fat man should be eating McDonald's ever. If you are eating McDonald's a couple times a week, maybe move out of that rural area you live in and get to a place where there's real restaurants. My first video about this, I said I would not be taking this medication after the 3rd month because I couldn't afford it. And you know what? I'm willing to find the money. It works that good. I don't know if I have to sell my house. I don't know if I need to rob a bank. But I'll do it, whatever it takes to find this money. Fortunately, I have it this month. Come next month, who knows? Who knows? You want to buy some of my collectibles? Come buy this shit. I don't need it no more. I'd rather be skinny. I want to be honest. Yes, I am embarrassed that I don't have the willpower to do this on my own and that I needed a bypass surgery to get the first part done. And now I have to inject myself with liquid willpower to get this next part off. But you know what? I'm under 400 pounds and embarrassed, and that's a lot better than being embarrassed about 424 pounds. And one day, I hope to be under 300 pounds for the first time since high school, since 10th grade. And I'll be plenty embarrassed then too, but I'll look better doing it. And I'm actually really proud of myself. Like most of the time that I would go to my weight loss doctor's place, I would stop and get Krispy Kreme afterwards, you know, the donuts. And I just don't feel the need to do that right now. And I don't care where that comes from. I don't care if I need to inject it into my eyeball 3 times a day. If it gets it done, it gets it done. I'm happy to do it because I kind of tired of Krispy Kreme at this point, if I'm being honest with you. I just tired of wasting my money and my health on it. And I just want to feel better, man. And I would like to look better. And more than important than anything, I'd like to live longer. And if a combination of making the right choices and a drug that helps me make the right choices is what it takes, better that than dead. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but better that than dead. And if you're watching this video because you're wondering whether or not I recommend the drug, the answer is yes. I recommend it over Ozempic because it does more things that Ozempic does and costs the same. It seems to be more effective. The studies are saying it's way better than Ozempic, Wegovy, all these other drugs. This is the one to take if you are like me. If you have food addiction problems, if you have an obsessive eating disorder, if you need the help, this might be the drug to do it. And I'll tell you, when you look at the research that's coming from this thing, they say it's slowing brain shrinkage in Alzheimer's patients, and it's helping livers recover and helping organs and morbidly obese people recover. And there's all these crazy things it's doing. And yeah, weight loss is a big part of it, but this drug might be affecting other organs and other things that we don't understand yet because these drugs are so incredibly new. Now, I'm a guinea pig. I'm the guinea pig. I'm the canary in the cage right now. This ends up giving me like, you know, a stroke or a heart attack or something like that. Then you'll know. Then you'll know to be careful. Going into this early, you know, they say it's safe. The studies say it's safe, but is it? We never know. We never know. But you know what's not safe? Being 600 pounds. That was pretty fucking unsafe. Someone do this instead. As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. And I will speak with you again.